Hi everyone, it's Marjolaine, and I'm so excited because I love talking to our community, the ones that are actually on their wellness journey and they're doing very well at what they do. And I'm here with my friend Lana, who has done many fasting in her past. And because we are all engaging with the Rev Up and we're talking to people who have done the Rev Up, and I'm actually doing a event this Saturday with Ninja Red. I thought I'll pop in and talk to our beautiful friend and get a bigger picture of what it means to have done fasting. And she's done several different fasting, and we can glean of her experience and her results. So, we can get encouraged and have hope in this journey of living above the wellness line. So welcome, Lana.
Hi, Marjolaine. How are you?
Good, thank you. As soon as I heard you've done a 44-day fasting, I had to talk to you, and not only talk to you, but I wanted people to hear your experience and what you've learned. So, what my understanding is, you've done several fasting in your journey of wellness, and it's only been this year, so it hasn't been like years ago.
No.
It's just very recent. So.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about the 3 different fasting that you did.
Okay, so the first fast I ever did, Marjolaine, was I think it was before COVID, with a friend of mine who had some experience in fasting. So we decided to do a cleanup together, and we did a 21-day juice fasting. It was very, very challenging because it was my first attempt, but I did succeed. And we just kept each other accountable. We called each other every day, and so that was the first one I did.
Did you get that from anywhere, how to do
no,
it?
she knew about, because she had done fasting through a coach herself.
Yeah.
So she then finished that, and she was talking to me about it, and I said, oh, I would love to do a fast. And she said, come on, I'll help you. So that was my first attempt. But with that, I would say in the evening, I couldn't hack it. So I would have a cup of broth.
Yeah.
So all day I would have the juice, and the evening I had to, because my stomach just needed something warm. So my second, and I think this was before COVID. Then I did a 44-day fast early this year. And that I recommend no one should be doing a 44-day fast on their own. They need a qualified coach to help them. So I did get a coach, and she went through the fast with us. And what I loved about it, it was, even though she had about, I think, 21 people doing the fast, it was all our at own pace, what our bodies required. So even though she laid down the template for the fast, we had to listen to our bodies and go along with it. And she had one-on-one calls with us every week during the period. And during the water fast, which we ended with a water fast, which was, the template said 7 days, but we could do as much as we wanted. With that, we had to keep in touch with her every single day, because it can be dangerous if you try to do it on your own. Third fast was with the Rev Up with Deb, which I loved. It was with the Rev Up, I did the fast just to start learning how to implement the Young Living products into my everyday life. That's why I did the Rev Up with her.
Yeah. I actually do the Rev Up every month, and listening to you with your 40 days, I think the first time I did it, I just got my water down pat. And then the second time I eliminated a lot of things, but started working on my shakes in the morning.
Yes.
So, because it's only 10 days, you sort of start and it finishes really quickly. So you try and do one thing really well, and then keep it up for the next time to do something else, because you can't learn everything in 10 days.
That's what it's about, Marjolaine. It's about taking baby steps, because if you try to do everything at once, that's when you fail. And it's about taking, as you said, you upped your water. And that's a big thing for most people. Drinking a gallon of water a day is really hard, So taking those baby steps, and eventually you will get to where you want to go in your wellness journey.
And also having wins, because if you do too much and you lose, you tend to not do anything. So it's better to take those baby steps and be a winner in one thing. So it's taken me maybe 6 months to get my head around everything, but I'm there for the long run with my wellness journey. Apparently it takes a while. If anybody's starting in anything, using essential oils, having the Ninja Red, you've got to give your body a chance. It's not like drugs where, you know, in 3 hours everything changes, and because your body is mending itself.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. So now we're going to talk about the nitty-gritty things of what you did. What the maybe 3 things that was fairly common in all of the
fasting? Okay, the 3 common thing was, number 1 was drinking 1 gallon of water a day. That was a must. Which was very hard.
Reminds me, I've got to keep drinking here.
Yeah, which was very hard. So that was, water was, because you have to flush out all the toxins. Number 2 was cutting out all animal products, dairy, caffeine, alcohol, and sugar. For me, that was very easy, actually, because I don't drink caffeine. I'm not a sugar person. So it was very easy. And the third, what was the third thing?
And upping your vegetable and salad, that was easy?
Yes, so upping your vegetables, basically your vegetables, and cutting all the rest out. And the last thing would be the juicing part of it.
Yeah, the juicing. Let me see. The foods, the water, and so another question: what was the result? The result of it all, because people are watching and thinking, should I? Shouldn't I? What is your result that you can say today after so many months of doing fasting? Now it's a lifestyle, yes?
Oh, yes, it's a lifestyle. It's led me into eating in an intermittent way of eating every day. So I basically eat in a 6-hour window every single day, and it's normal for me. It's like I can feel now my body beginning to ask for food. So my eating window starts from around 11 and between 11 and 12 and finishes at 6. So that's what I would say. It's changed my eating habits. I definitely don't have cravings. There's no cravings. I learned now, after especially I did the Rev Up, to introduce supplements which I'm taking, which have actually become second nature now. I just do it. I don't. It's like brushing my teeth now.
So what are the supplements from Young Living?
So I definitely do a green drink in the morning to break my fast, which I'll do now. Then I do my Ninja Red. And then after I eat my meal, I take a vitamin D. And then at night, after my shower, I have my black seed oil in the toilet. I take my black seed oil. And before bed, I take my Life 9. And before I go to bed, I diffuse lavender, and I put lavender under my feet. This is like every day now.
And the fasting and the Ninja Red, which is really interesting, because it gives you energy, but also helps you to rest and sleep.
Yes, I love it.
And sleep is everything.
Yeah, I sleep so deep, it's not funny. Like when they had all the shakes in Melbourne, the earthquakes, I didn't feel anything.
And also another thing you said to me before we started recording, your energy. You don't say you're ever tired now.
I never say, like at the end of a day, like my energy is very consistent throughout the day. So at the end of the day, I'll never say I'm so exhausted. It's amazing. You don't want to feel that slump at the end of the day. Like for me, I come home, have a shower, I relax, and once I put my head down, I'm out. I go to sleep. But it's not like sleeping through exhaustion. It's sleeping because my body, it's time for my body to rest.
And that's really interesting, because Rev Up, we have an 8-hour window of eating, And
Yeah.
now I'm really used to it too. So I
Yeah.
start as late as possible so I can have dinner normally with Vito.
Yeah.
And I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And I'm not ever like, I've always had energy, but I'm not exhausted, which, you know, because you're always pushing through your, you know, energy barrier. People go, oh, how come you got so much energy? That wasn't the thing for me. But at the end of the day, I was so exhausted, I might stay up because I can't wind down.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah.
that's really cool. And your results, yes. So I've asked you all the questions that I want. So so now it took you maybe a few months to get to this point where now it's become a lifestyle.
Few years, Marjorie, not few months. I've
so
a few. Yeah.
that's really great to know because
Yeah.
people give up so quickly.
Yeah, a few years.
Yeah.
From when I first fast to now,
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry, but I can push myself to 12 o'clock if I wanted to.
Yeah. It's just that little window, and then your stomach, you know, if it's too much acid, but when you don't have all that acid,
yeah,
you're calm because your body's not burning up.
Now, like, I'm beginning to feel hunger, but there's no acid, because when the acid comes up, then your stomach starts hurting and you get pain, and that's very uncomfortable. So I don't get that now. So I can myself if I want to 11:30, 12 if I wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, good. Well, anyway, another reminder, if you're into the if you want to trial the Rev Up and you've got your Ninja Red, everyone's welcome if they're on the team. If you're a member of Young Living, you're really welcome. There's 6 coach. There used to be, I think there's 6 coach on, and they sort of teach you different things every day. And after the 10 days, you think, oh, it's not enough. You have to go back because there's other things to learn, even how to prep your food and how to eat every 2 hours and what window, what to eat from the morning to night. There's no guesswork. You can, even if I can do it, anyone can do it. And also the supplements, which I also felt, I never had Life 9 before doing Rev Up, and now I've realized why I need Life 9. It really helps me in the morning. It eliminates all the yuck.
Yeah, it's amazing. What I find with Life 9 now, before I used to take Life 9, I used to go in the morning, but I felt I was not emptied.
Yes.
Life 9, I actually feel that I'm empty, which is a very feeling actually.
Yes, I didn't. I always bought Life 9 for Vito for. I knew he had, you know, upset stomach. I didn't realize I needed that enzyme for myself.
Yes, it's really, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just so happy when I wake up in the morning. I'm like a normal person that goes and eliminates all the waste very slowly, and I feel like now I can, you know, live my day in a really healthy way. Hey, that rhymes.
On Saturday, I'm coming for the mocktail party. I'll be there on Saturday.
Yes, and you can share your little testimony with us when you're here.
I'd love to.
Okay. So anybody coming, you're going to see Lana on Saturday, and we'll have fun. Vito's brewing up some amazing little recipes with mango and different things. And so we are always loving the fellowship and getting together and supporting each other in a community way. So thank you, guys. I'll see you, Lana. Bye.
Bye.
Ooh.